Hello everyone and welcome to this reading. Today's topic is going to be the last weeks of 2022. So it's basically going to be about what should you expect by the end of this year, the year 2022. So obviously this is not going to be a timeless reading, but it's going to work for the next couple of weeks. I have 3 cards prepared here for 3 groups. Group number 1 gets the card in the left. Group number 2 gets the card in the middle. And group number 3 gets the card in the right. Okay, so take your time, make your choice, use your intuition, use the timestamps, whatever you like to use to choose your groups. And I will see you at your reading. Hi, group number 1. You chose the card in the left. Let's see. What's the main theme? We have 9 of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the Empress. We have 4 of Cups. We have 7 of Cups. The Fool. 8 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and Death. So I'm seeing here a lot of stable energy, a lot of independence, a lot of basically coming into your power. I'm seeing options. So for a lot of you, it could be a matter of taking the situation into your hands or gaining control over certain situations, whether these situations would be on a personal level or on a business level or job-wise or financial level, whatever it is. There's a lot of grounding energy. There's a lot of stability and clarity. I'm seeing most of all clarity. You see with the 9 of Pentacles energy over here how, all those tangled branches, okay, and then all of a sudden that eye popping up in the middle. This is the main message of your reading. This is the card that you chose intuitively. So I feel like you are going to gain clarity over a lot of things, and you will be able to, for some of you, even mature from what you will discover, what you will find out, or simply you will be able to take a higher stand, a better position where you could see things a lot clearer. You have the 4 of Cups energy, and in a classical Rider-Waite tarot, there's this guy rejecting a cup, okay? They have like 3 cups and they're rejecting the other cup. I feel like this is you learning not to be overly emotional about things, okay? So you will have this very clear, very logical mind. Although we have the Empress energy, which is like a very soft energy, but we're still talking about the Empress, okay, which usually symbolizes an older woman, wisdom, knowledge, okay, like knowledge from the past experiences. So I feel like this time, in whatever situation you will be confronted with, or you are confronted with, you will be able to have a very clear mind on things. And once you gain that clarity, I feel like you will have a lot of options. And you might even see like a new way out of certain situations. Now this situation can be about anything. That's why I'm being so vague and I'm talking in general, because I want you to be able to translate it into any situation you wish. But the 7 of Cups is the card of opportunities, is the card of choices, is the card of dreams. And then you have the Fool, and then you have the Knight of Wands, okay, so which indicates new beginning and lighting the way. Okay, lighting the way and charging towards something new. For a lot of you, this something new is going to bring about stability, okay, in personal connections, in job connections, but also financial prosperity. So it could be something related to money or other type of financial opportunities. However, with the Two of Swords energy and the Death card, I feel like there could be a sacrifice needed in a sense. So you might have to make some very difficult decisions. You might have to, I don't know, let go of something, cut something off. It will be it could be a difficult choice, or maybe it was a difficult choice. Maybe you find yourself in a position where you're supposed to make a difficult choice and you don't know what to choose because the change seems so dramatic. And then once you gain clarity on things, you will be able to use your practical mind and your wisdom and your experience to make the right decision. I want to see more about this Two of Swords and this Death card, just out of curiosity. So yeah, basically it's a matter of leaving something behind to start something new. There might be something that's keeping you stuck in a certain situation, and you have a hard time letting it go because it feels like it's the end of an era and you have to start over again. So, okay, Ace of Swords for the Two of Swords. And the World for the Death card. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's the thing. You've been up in your mind for way too long with number one, I feel like. In this specific situation, I feel like you've been way up in your mind and you've been overanalyzing things and you were afraid to start over again with the World card. There was this fear of new beginnings. Maybe you were very reluctant about it. But yes, I do see a lot of clarity, okay? So there will be something coming your way, either some sort of information, either you will meet with the right people, or some sort of like financial opportunity that's going to take you out of whatever situation you find yourself in. It's going to bring about a new perspective on things. Okay, other messages. We have Six of Wands, Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, if there is some sort of a if there's some sort of a decision on a romantic level that you feel you need to take, or if there's some sort of a change on in your personal life that you want to pursue, okay? So this is not related to the previous spread. I feel like in this situation, Spirit is sort of advising you to wait a little bit and have a little bit of patience. Try to keep your cool in this situation. Try to not make hasty decisions. Try to not see things from the perspective of your ego. Try not to let your pride stay in the way of your happiness. I feel like you are putting your pride above everything else. It feels to me like at this point you feel like you know what you want to do, but this could be about a situation where you might be viewing things from the wrong angle. Okay, I want to get more on that. Knight of Pentacles. It's basically not to rush. Page of Swords. The Wheel. Three of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, rushing into something, like I said, not related to the previous spread, rushing into something could lead to disappointment and could lead to repeating some old mistakes. And I feel there's this advice to take it slow in this very specific situation. I feel like it's very much connected to romantic situations, or for those of you who do not resonate with that idea, with personal relationships, okay? So like family connections or really close friends. It's not business related, okay? So this is on a personal level, something that, I don't know, you are like you want to make some very dramatic change, but it might be just a transitory phase. And you shouldn't rush, okay? You should wait a little bit longer and take it slow and just like observe the matter a little better. Because there is a chance that you might regret that decision later. So it's basically taking it slow in your personal life. Just slow down a little bit and try not to be very impulsive. Let's get a few cards from this. The Lookout. The Light of the World. Buddha Prepares. Okay, I want to get on the lookout. The Willow. Light of the World. Setting your course. And Reflections. I am most definitely seeing, and it could be related to the previous two spreads, okay? I'm most definitely here seeing that I'm seeing here that you will get out of, I don't know, some sort of conflicting situations. If you found yourself in a conflicting situation, you found yourself in very troubled times, you found yourself in very uncertain times, you will be able to come out of it. By the end of the year, especially at the end of the year with the Buddha Prepares and Reflections card, you will have a lot of peace and a lot of calmness coming your way. So whatever situation you are going through is going to turn out fine eventually, at least on a mind and soul level, okay? You will feel a lot calmer, a lot at peace with your decisions and your life, especially with your decisions. I feel like there will be a lot of inner peace. And I feel like you're going to set some New Year's resolutions. You will know what you want, and especially what you don't want. You will gain clarity on a lot of things about yourself and what you want from yourself and what you want from the rest of the world. There could be a lot of inner healing going on, okay? You're just going to be at peace with yourself. That's the thing. You're going to be at peace with yourself. I feel like there's a lot of turmoil going on inside of you, group number one. I feel like this was a very difficult year for you. And you just wanted some peace. You just want things to be, go back to normal, and you just want to take a deep breath and relax for a little bit. And I feel like you will be able to do it. Not only that, but you will be able to focus on yourself, okay, and find I don't know, a new perspective on the future. Have a brighter perspective on the future. Be hopeful about the future. You're going to enter the new year. You're going to enter 2023 with a lot of hope in the future. You have a lot of hope for the next year and a lot of wisdom for the next year. You feel like you've grown a lot and you've matured a lot by the end of the year because of everything that you've been through. But you will not be in immense pain, okay? So you feel like you will be healed from that. You will have time to enjoy, and you will have time to heal. And with the Light of the World card, I feel like for some of you are going to reconnect with people that you lost touch with. You might spend a lot of, quality moments with your loved ones, with your dear ones. I'm seeing like a very warm room, and you are surrounded by people that you care about. And this could be one of the things that are going to recharge you and give you hope again. The fact that you are together, you'll realize that you are not alone. Okay, so yeah, group number one, this was your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi, group number two, you chose the card in the middle. Let's see, what does the end of the year have for you? 10 of Pentacles, okay. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles reversed. We have the Chariot. We have Temperance and King of Cups. We have the Emperor, the Star, the Sun, and the Wheel. Wow. Wow, very powerful message, a lot of major arcanas. So I'm seeing a lot of good news here for you, group number two. First of all, with the 10 of Pentacles energy, that you could have like some money coming your way, or some sort of a job promotion, some sort of an inheritance. With this King of Pentacles reversed and the Chariot card, I'm sensing that some of you might actually move. You might move places, okay? So if you're renting, you might like move out and rent a better place. Or for some of you, you might even be able to save up money and purchase your own place, like buy your own place. This is going to be a bigger place, a better place, like you will be very happy about it. For a lot of you, it could be like even a house with a beautiful yard and some, maybe even some land, depends on what you are looking for, where you're living and stuff like that. But it's most definitely going to be an evolution from the previous living situation, okay? Much better situation. I'm seeing a lot of peace coming your way. You might make peace with a lot of people that, somebody that you are in a conflict with, or if you are like having a disagreement with someone, or you're going through a very tense situation, whether it's at your work or in your family. I see peace coming. I see like a bit of, I don't know, the first thought I'm getting is that like people are just gonna forget about it. Okay, so there's either like excuses, somebody's going to present their excuses to you and try to mend the situation. Or if you think that the situation is a lot worse, people are just going to act like it's nothing. Okay, so don't stress yourself over something. Don't overanalyze. Don't think it's a lot worse than it actually is, because apparently people didn't take it as seriously and are not as offended as you thought they were. That's one of the thoughts I'm hearing. For others, if it was a conflicting situation, it's going to be resolved. Okay, people are going to realize that either you or both parts or whatever are going to realize that it was a mistake, and that they, whatever happened because, I don't know, they were angry, or the circumstances were not exactly the happiest circumstances, and they are going to show their regret over what happened. Some of you might actually meet somebody. This is going to be somebody older for a lot of you, or at least somebody who is very financially secure. This is somebody who is most likely very accomplished. This is somebody who's very serious. Okay, so it could be very serious, or somebody with like very serious intentions. Okay, so I'm seeing like you're going to meet somebody, and in the future there is hope for this connection to become more stable and more serious. I am seeing here a lot of luck coming your way. So not just financially, but on all levels. Some of you might get some sort of an award, that you might get some sort of a recognition, you might win something, you might even win the lottery or something of that sort, okay? But you will most definitely gain some sort of recognition in your field. Or just people are going to appreciate you and value you, like recognize your value. But if you're like a public presence, or you want to become a public presence, I see like you are going to gain more views, you're going to gain more recognition. It's going to be pretty sudden. Okay, it's like it's going to like explode. All of a sudden, it's going to explode. You might feel a bit overwhelmed, so you might want to be careful with that. I feel like you might be feeling a bit crushed by this wheel, in a sense. Okay, so it might feel like it's a bit overwhelming, but it's something that you deserve. Okay, so I'm hearing like, take the blessings from the universe. You deserved it. You deserve it. You asked for it. You know, this is what you are trying to manifest. You asked for it, and just take those blessings, and don't feel bad about it. That's the idea. And try to not to, try to stay on top of that wheel, like that little wooden man up there. Okay, do not let yourself crushed by the turning wheel. Stay on top of the situation, whatever that situation is. Let's see other stuff. Two of Wands, Queen of Wands, Death, the Moon, Ace of Cups, Ten of Wands, the Hanged Man. See, this is that's a very interesting combination, and Judgment. So for some of you, this could be a bit specific. It's going to be about making a decision. You'll be put in this very interesting spot. You might be offered within the next weeks, you might be offered some sort of I don't know, job opportunity, work opportunity that would involve sacrificing in a way your personal life, but at the same time could bring, if it comes true, if it goes the right way, it will end up in like better opportunities. Okay, it could help you evolve in your career, or in whatever field you are trying to move forward in. But the thing is, you will have to put a lot of work into it, and a lot of passion into it. It could involve a lot of creativity, it could involve a lot of brainstorming. You might need a lot of inspiration. You might need to spend some time on your own in order to get that inspiration. You will put a lot of working hours into it. Like I said, you might have to sacrifice a lot of your time with your loved ones, and it's going to be very difficult at times. Okay, because you will feel like, should I do this? Is this the right thing? And I feel like somebody might try to so there might be people who are not very happy about this, and they might try to hold you back, or try to make you change your mind about it, or give this up. You'll have to be very determined about this. Okay, it could mean that you have to hold on to your ideals, because I feel like you know what you're doing in this situation, and you can make it, and you have a lot of faith in yourself, and you have a lot of hope for this. But it's going to be successful with the Judgment card, so you will gain recognition, and it will prove to be for the best. So let's get some other stuff. We have the Garden, we have Loving Elementals, we have the Oracle of Delphi, birth, the chess game, the journey. For some, I'm hearing only for a small number of you. I'm hearing that you will be able to, I don't know, improve your garden or buy some exotic plants or some plants that you've been looking for and you couldn't find them or they were very expensive. I feel like you're going to get a good deal or you'll find those exotic plants to embellish your garden or your like a living space. For others, I'm seeing here a beautiful time spent with your family. Okay, so you'll have the time to recharge. Some of you might even travel with your family. Some of you might be getting good news about the birth of a child or pregnancy. You could be the one who's pregnant or you could be the one who's giving birth to a child, but if it's not you, it could be somebody from your close circle of, I don't know, acquaintances, relatives, close friends, or something of that sort. We have the chess game here. Okay, so I'm seeing it could be related to the previous spread. You're going to make some sort of decision or more than one decision that will bring some sort of an advancement. Some of you might be moving, like I said. Some of you might be traveling. You might even win a trip or something of that sort. But it's not necessarily like winning. It's just like you will be able to save up for a trip, or you will realize that you managed to save up so much money that you will go to somewhere, to a place that you've always wanted to go to. I feel like I'm getting like you will be counting your blessings. You will be counting your blessings. You will realize there will be a lot of good things coming your way by the end of this year, and they're all going to come like in like very unexpected way and like all of them at the same time. So you're going to feel overwhelmed with joy. But the thing is, this is everything that you've been working for throughout the rest of the year. You know, with the chess game, this is not something that's just like poof. Yeah, of course, for some of you, it's going to be a matter of luck as well. But for a lot of you, it's going to be your work, the result of your work. And it's like you're going to reap reap the results of your hard work that you've put in throughout the year. And you will either be able to enjoy it with your family. Some of you will enjoy it in your in practicing your hobbies. Others might just like travel the world or travel to some destination that you've always wanted to travel to, and you will have that possibility. Yeah, okay. So this is it, group number 2. This was your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi, group number 3. If you chose the card in the right, this will be your reading. Let's see. We have the King of Swords. We have Death. Ace of Swords. The Empress. The Hermit. Eight of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Seven of Swords. And King of Pentacles. So I'm seeing here some sort of an opportunity. For some of you, it could be about studies. You might get the news that you are admitted to a certain college or university, that you got a certain scholarship, that you got admitted to a certain apprenticeship. For others, it could be about getting a new job, finding a new job, or getting a promotion, or of course a raise coming with it, but I'm seeing more like a promotion, or I don't know, some enhancements at your workplace. This news is going to bring about some very dramatic changes in your life. Okay, it's going to give you options, and it involves studying, so you will have to learn a lot of new things here, and you will have to put a lot of work into it. I'm seeing here a little bit of advice regarding this. Okay, so this is an opportunity that you do not want to miss. This is a good opportunity. It might even seem too good to be true, but it could bring you to this Empress level. Okay, but it will involve a lot of hard work, and Spirit is advising you to keep going. Hold on to this opportunity, because I'm seeing the Seven of Swords energy here, and I was very curious about it, and the first thing I got in my head, it was self-sabotage. Okay, so you might have the tendency to sabotage your accomplishments or to sabotage this situation because you might think you're not good enough for it or something of that sort. Okay, and you need to stay out of your head when it comes to that, and have faith in yourself and focus on working towards this opportunity, because it will bring you to this King of Pentacles energy. So this has the potential to transform your ideas. You're going to go from the King of Swords, from a concept, an idea, to the King of Pentacles. So transform an idea into financial abundance, into money, into something tangible. However, it will, like I said, it will involve a lot of work. Okay, and not just it could like physical work, but also intellectual work. So you will have to stay on top of things, and if you do this, this will signify a very prosperous new beginning for you. Okay, let's see what else. So yeah, this could be related to your job, this could be related to hobbies. Justice, Two of Wands. Everyone got the Two of Wands in this reading. Unbelievable. Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, Eight of Wands, okay, Judgment, Three of Swords. I want to clarify this Three of Swords energy. Let's see. The Tower. Okay, what? The Sun. So I don't like giving out bad news, although it's not like bad news necessarily. Okay, so take it as it resonates. In general, it could be about moving on from something. Okay, something that was dear to you and standing on your own 2 feet. For some of you, it could be like if you're living with your parents or you have roommates or something of that sort, you could be moving on, moving out on your own, finding your own place, evolving by yourself. For others, I'm sensing that you could be moving on from a relationship, okay, and wanting to start over. So, and I feel like there will be, even a family, even a divorce for some of you. But here's the thing, okay, don't get aggravated. It's going to be difficult and painful, but not necessarily for you, because you will be in the Sun energy. So you have the Tower where everything ends, but then you have the Sun energy right next to it. So this is something that you want. This is something that will make you feel happy. This is something that will bring about personal power. So you will feel relieved that you'll have the opportunity to move on from it. It's going to be very, very quick decision, very decisive. You'll be very decisive when when you take this step. So if that's not the case, okay, this is not resonating with you. This is not your situation. I feel like you will be the one making the choice. You will be the one ending this. So you're not gonna like get left by your partner. You will be, if you find yourself in a situation where things are no longer working, you will finally make the decision to move on from this. And with the Judgment card, it could be about a divorce for some of you that resonate with this idea. Will it be difficult? Of course it will be difficult. Moving on and separating is never easy. But like I said, you have the Nine of Pentacles energy and you have the Sun energy. So you have the Chariot, you have the Eight of Wands. You will move on from this. And you will be a lot happier with your decision than maybe you thought you would be. For others, like I said, it could be just moving on from something and starting over. Most likely moving out of your former place and moving into a new place. Or for some of you, even like leaving your old job, changing jobs for a better job. You might encounter some difficulties. If you're trying to change jobs, you might encounter some difficulties, okay? So maybe your former boss is going to like throw it in your face that you're dumping them and leaving them behind, and with fewer people than they can handle with and stuff like that. But do not concern yourself with these matters, okay? Group number 3, this is none of your business. You have the right to move on and get something better, and something better you will get, okay? For some of you, you will end up being self-employed, okay? Maybe you'll pursue that opportunity that we had in a previous spread. For others, you could be finding just like a better job, a better opportunity, but yeah, it's going to be successful. It's going to be successful. It's going to be the beginning of a new, prosperous, beautiful journey. And this is going to happen fairly quick, okay? So like you have to make the decisions quickly. For some, it's gonna be something like, you know what, I've had it, I quit. You know what, I had it, I'm moving out. It's gonna be something of that sort. It's going to be like a revelation, all of a sudden, I'm done with it. I'm done. That's it. So, but this shouldn't be like bad news, okay? So if you feel like this would be bad news and scary for you, this is not yours. This shouldn't resonate like that, okay? You should be happy with it. You should be like relieved that you've done that. Okay, we should get some other stuff. Diversity. The Ascent. The Akashic Library, the Light of the World, the Ark of the Covenant. Okay, I'm getting very strong community vibes here. Wishes fulfilled, like I said. Okay, so this shouldn't be very sad transformations. There could be difficult transformations because a change is never easy to make, especially a dramatic change, but it's going to be to your own benefit. At the same time, seeing here that you will sort of like rediscover yourself, you will have the opportunity to try new things. Maybe you've been in that old place, living in that old place for too long, or maybe you've had that job your entire life. Or maybe you just focused on studying one thing and now you're trying to open your horizon a little bit more. But I see here that you will try out a lot of new things. You will make a lot of new friends. You'll meet a lot of new people who are going to be essential on your life journey and on your spiritual path, especially like in your evolution. Some of you might even find your tribe, I'm sensing here. So you will have this idea, this state of mind that you found a place where you belong, and this sense of belonging to a certain place. Some of you might just find that that peace of mind just by living by yourself. Okay, so some of you might even be hermiting. So it's like a bit dramatic, Some of you might try a lot of new things and meet a lot of new people, and then others will just spend a lot of time on their own and just like, being like with this wishes fulfilled. You see that house beautifully decorated and everything, like enjoying their own new home. There's again emphasis on studying, so it could involve studying, learning something new. If you get a new job, you might have to learn about new things. You know, it could be in a new field, or you could be working with I don't know, elements or concepts that you're not very familiar with, and you might have to study those. If it just involves like moving out on your own, stuff like that, you might have to learn to do new things, like, I don't know, pay your bills, pay your taxes, or stuff that you do when you live by yourself and were done by other people before. You know what I'm talking about. So it's like you're going to learn new skills in this situation. I am seeing here, do not freak out. You're not going to be alone in this, okay? You will be supported all the way. I feel like for some of you, this could even be like a spiritual journey going on, because you have the Ascent, and we have the Akashic Library, and we have the Ark of the Covenant with the number 11, okay? So I feel like you have a lot of support from the other realm, from your spirit guides, and from the source, from the divine, from God, however you want to call it. I feel like this is meant to happen. I feel like this is part of your the ideal path for you. This is what you're supposed to be doing. It's going to most definitely feel that like the right decision, and you are going to be supported in every way. And you are being asked to have faith in this, okay? You are being asked to have faith, because you are taken care of, and everything is going to turn out fine for you. You will manifest all your wishes. They will all come true, whatever you wanted. I keep hearing that, but it's just for a small number of you. I don't want to get anyone's hopes high. The number 11 usually reminds me of twin flame connections. So for some of you, it could be about a twin flame reunion. Very small number of you, okay? For others, like I said, it's going to be like finding your tribe or finding your soul family. And the 7 is the connection to the divine. So it could be like it's finding your soul family, your star family, connecting with your star family. Okay, if your star sees light workers, indigo children, you could be connecting more to the divine and the other realm, and your soul family. They could help you, gain access to a lot of information, about yourself, about your past, about your journey ahead, and you will get. I'm seeing a lot of help and support from the divine. God is by your side. Okay, however you perceive God, He is by your side, and you are being supported in this. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. This is beautiful, actually. Okay, so this is what awaits you by the end of 2022, group number 3. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.